Hello my lovelies, Barbara here with your 2-card reading for the week ahead. I've decided it's going to be 2 cards from now on. It's Monday the 22nd of April 2024. Hope you had a great weekend. As I always ask, I was teaching mediumship and tarot over the weekend. Not together, I hasten to add. One was on Saturday, one was on Sunday. But there we are, busy weekend, but fantastic. Anyway, let's get on with the reading. So as you can see, the light is reflecting on my glasses. So sorry about that, but there we are. Here we go. We have the Lost Tarot of Nostradamus. You can see how bright it is. There we go. Let's get the reflection off there. So the 2 cards, here's the back. Da-da-da-da, nice and goldy, nice and satin, nice and easy to shuffle. Anyway, the first card that came out. Now this is an unusual one. This is actually, they've changed the names of the suits. So this is the suit of stars. There we go. Let's do it at number 2. And stars represent air, therefore swords. So now this is going to be very relevant to the second card, which is very strange. Even I was a bit surprised when it came out. So here we have how they've depicted it is balance and obviously 2, because air signs tend to be Geminis and Libra and all sorts of things. But it might even say, well, the fact it's got scales in there, it's Libra because of air signs. This week, there will be some pretty big decisions for you to make. And I'm going to say work with your head, not with your heart. As much as you'd like to work with your heart, it may balance the decision out, but initially work with this, not with this. Then you can mix them together and get the correct answer for whatever that decision is. Now, the fact they've got 2, remember, if you know tarot, 2 of swords, it's a lady blindfolded like this. And there's a moon up here showing that she needs to use her intuition. That's almost like a gut feeling, isn't it? But the blindfold can mean she's not seeing clearly, or on the positive note, it's saying keep your eyes closed and don't be influenced by what's going around. This is a time for logic, and the fact that she's balanced, perfectly balanced like that, and said they've got the scales in this particular one. Where's it gone? Here we go. You look really closely. I mean, that is superb. I mean, what great imagery in this deck. There we are. Now, they're both dressed in red. Red is power and energy and, you know, a higher vibration, as in, whoa, I'm going to get this done. So whatever the base of this, bearing in mind red is a base chakra, the base of this decision is actually quite important and can actually build you upwards. Bearing in mind it's a star, it can build you up that way. So watch out for that really major decision that's coming this week. Now, interestingly, the second card, we've got Justice. And think about Justice. Now, it hasn't got it in this particular card. I'm pretty sure it hasn't. No, it hasn't. That's, oh, good grief. Do you know what I've just noticed in this? I'm sure there must be some inner meaning for it, bearing in mind to do with Nostradamus. But what he's done, he's cut his leg off. I'm trying to put this other card down. Where is it? That, I thought was a boot. But it's actually, he has cut his leg off with the scythe, and he's done it with love. So this indicates to me that I'm not asking you to cut your leg off, obviously, but that decision that you need to make this week, it might be, oh God, I'm going to upset an awful lot of people. This perhaps isn't necessarily going to go to my way, but don't worry, because you've got that 2 of stars. So with this, the whole point is he's still standing bolt upright. He's still balanced, back to that. Although he hasn't got any scales in there, Justice normally has. They normally have scales and they normally have a sword. Sword is what the stars represent. These are so mixed. I'm really you can tell I'm a bit excited about this. So this decision that you need to make this week is not going to be an easy one. I will say it will not be easy. But as long as, to start with, you work with your head. It's a time to think clearly. Then add in that love, that heart chakra. I think, yeah, okay, yes, I can make this work. I can see how this is going to be beneficial for me in the long term. But initially, it's a bit like cutting off your nose to spite your face. You may be thinking that when you make that decision. Both of them Yeah, they're both, I don't know if all the cards are like this, I haven't used this deck for a long time. They're both underneath archways and everything, so that's an entrance to something new you can step through. At the moment, they're just outside of them, and so they're actually looking a different way because they're having to look in a different direction to make that decision. But here, what else have we got in this particular one? There is actually behind him, and you won't be able to see it necessarily if I get it really close. Actually, it's quite clear. This is a huge map of the world behind them. So it's opening up opportunities for you that could lead anywhere. It's just, it's not going to be, I'll be honest, it's not going to be a really easy decision for you to make. It will be the right decision, but it won't be easy. And initially, even when you put those, whatever those decisions are, into motion, you might think, oh dear, this is going to be hard. But look, he's holding that rose of love, that beautiful blood red rose. Keep within yourself. Don't keep other people, you know, in your space while you think about this. This is about keeping your own decisions, your own mind, your own decisions are so important in this. If you are led by other people, there is a likelihood that if, and I would say if that decision doesn't work out, there's going to be a lot of animosity there, and you're not going to feel that you've been given the right justice to actually make things work. Stand tall this week. You can do it, but it's not going to be easy. I said tarot isn't all, you know, lovely things, is it? Sometimes it sort of tells how it is. Well, it hopefully should always tell how it is, but nevertheless, it's not all lovely roses and nice things. Sometimes it's like giving you the, let's say, a warning, but it's just giving you the heads up, and then you can deal with it ahead of time. There we are. So, big decisions, use this, don't use this, but after you've made that decision, then how can I work this heart into that to make it work how I want it to work, and for the best intentions for everyone, particularly yourself. Anyway, I shall see you soon. Not a hugely long reading today. Managed to cut it down. So I'll see you next week. Have a great week. Remember to use this. See you next week. Bye for now.